wird Ihnen präsentiert von Audience on Demand aus dem Hause Viva-Key. Mehr auf audienceondemand.de.
Hi, my name is Roland Shields. I'm one of the editors at ExchangeWire. I'm joined here today at the Adtrader conference in Berlin 2014. I'm joined here by Yoav Arnstein. He is the General Manager for Europe at LiveRail. And this morning you were speaking to some of the attendees. I was just interested to kind of know, what do you think about the German programmatic video market here and how it will develop?
I think it's actually moving very fast, which is very exciting for us. I think coming into Europe beginning of last year, Germany was what we felt is one of the more cautious markets when it comes to programmatic. But actually, I think based on the great experience they had in display and the fact that they have tried to do display programmatic and succeeded in actually doing it in their own way, that is really protective of publishers' interests. I think there's a lot of openness to go into programmatic video, which is for us very exciting.
Sure. We've heard quite a bit that a lot of people were excited about the potential for scale. Can I ask, how's LiveRail approaching the markets here? How do you think you can meet the conditions better that it's going to win over publishers and buyers alike?
So we're mostly investing from a toolset perspective and from a services standpoint in actually giving publishers a lot of control, because we feel video is actually a commodity that is priced higher than display, and especially premium publishers will be very cautious to ensure that they get CPMs and return on their content that is very high. As such, you really want to give them tools that provide the necessary controls to open the inventory only to the buyers that are willing to provide these CPMs, and to make sure there are no middlemen actually intermediating their content. We need to remember, this is one of the things, even before programmatic, this market has done very well, is to actually ensure that the big publishers in the market have a direct line of communication to the buyers, so programmatic technologies need to actually help them replicate that.
Okay, this conference is very much about the potential for change and scale. Do you have any predictions yourself into how the market here will develop, either in terms of timings or who will come out and really make things change?
I think change will really happen and is happening here because we see some of the sales houses adopting programmatic video. And the minute this is happening, they've always been the one leading the way in the German market. And by the end of this year, I think the market will be convinced that the same is happening with programmatic video. So I actually predict pretty high growth over the next 2 years. That, in my opinion, will be capped at some point, because at some point people will maximize the potential from programmatic desktop video, programmatic mobile, which will take a bit longer. But then the next step will be, how does TV plays into the equation, connected TV, set-top boxes. I think they will kind of provide us with the next wave of innovation in programmatic. So this is what will probably happen from 2 years from now and onwards.
Yoav Arnstein, thank you very much for speaking to us today. And yeah, that's it from me, Ronan Shields from ExchangeWire.